We're going to take a look at two attachments now. This one, the blind stitch hemmer, and this zigzagger. See how they work. Okay, we'll start with the zigzag. Let's get this foot out of the way. And hook up the zigzagger. You gotta attach the foot and make sure this little fork, there's a little fork here, gotta go up here where the needle gets tightened up. Oh, I'm missing it. There we go. Okay, it's attached. We'll try it out. Let's see how she does it. Oh. Okay, so there's some adjustments here on the back. It's zigzagging. It needs to be a little wider, I think. Anyway, had to make a little bit of an adjustment, but it seemed to be zigzagging pretty decent. Figure when they made this, they didn't have that attachment. You couldn't afford that attachment. This was better than nothing. Let's get into the white zone here where you can see the black. It's zigzagging pretty good. Like I said, I had to make an adjustment. I never used this thing before. It came with this 63 white. And then I found with this knob back here, you raise it up, you turn this all the way in, you get the real thin zigzag. That was wide open where I had it for this one. You'll see how narrow. There's hardly any zigzag at all. It's going a little bit, but you get the picture. You find somewhere in from all the way in and all the way out on that knob in the back will give you the different stitch lengths. Let's pull this out. As I said, back in the day, that would have been better than nothing. And not too bad. I mean, for what it is, it's old as ever. Works fine. Like I said, there's the beginning. I had some adjustments to make there, but once it's dialed in, that thing zigzags pretty nice. Okay, here's the next one, the blind stitch hemmer by Greist. Same deal, same hookup. Right where your foot goes there, and then that little fork, I can get in there. Little fork goes up there where you tighten up your needle. And now we'll see how this thing works. Okay, I'm going to try to do this with the camera in front of me. And it is not very easy. So let's see. Okay, this is if we were hemming. We're using that Greist blind stitch. So this would be our hem inside the pant leg or whatever. And, oh gosh, okay. Yep. Let's change this. All right, this is difficult to do from behind the camera. I'm not going to lie. I don't even know if it caught. Let's have a look. Okay, well, on the outside, let me iron it here and we'll take a look at it. Now that it's ironed, that would be the bottom of a pant leg, and you can see every black dot is where the blind stitch is. Of course, if you were doing this, you wouldn't use black, but I did it so you could see it. And there's what the back of it looks like. Okay. And then we sewed it like this, so that every so often the stitch would go up and catch the outside of the pant leg, if you don't know what a blind stitch is. But that's what it would look like. It works pretty good for something that old. I'm impressed with it. Well, there you have it. The Greist blind stitch hammer and the Chadwick Zigzagger. Both work really great. I don't know how old they are. I have no idea what year these things were made. This was made in Japan. This one was made in the United States. So, very nice. If you ever come across one, I wouldn't pass it up.